My attention has been drawn by some of you concerning some pronouncements, some teachings by Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. I want you to listen to it first, and we'll come back to look at those teachings and what it means.
Before any company comes to the public to sell shares for poor people, they have done what we call private placements. So anytime you see adverts, buy shares, we the rich people, we are the one that is about to collect our money from you. No, I'm telling you the way it works, in case you don't know. So by the time an Okada rider is telling you, madam, you don't buy a Oceanic, Okada rider is telling you about shares, you know, say the thing don't die. What produces wealth? What the rich know, they don't want the poor to know. Anytime poor people join rich people investment, the rich people will pull out. I'm telling you the way it works. So before they come and tell you, they will have done private placements. We will have bought it at 1 naira 20 kobo. So you put 1.2 million down, bam, and you have your shares. And then we are waiting for the public. So when they announce, they'll call, oh, 5 naira, 5 naira, 5 naira. By the time all of you are now buying at 5 naira, me will buy at 1 naira 20 kobo, 1.2. I sell at 5 million. I cash out and I leave now. Hello?
Yeah, having listened to that, something is very clear, but we need to explain certain terms so that you can understand. Private placement, for instance, he says they first do private placement, and when they do public offering, that there is nothing. They have made all their money. What is private placement? The sale of instruments, stocks, shares to a select group of people. Normally, when you start a business, not everybody will believe in you. But there could be a small group of friends who believe in your pedigree and what you can do. That you call them to invest in your dream is not out of it. And they come. That's actually the basis of private placement. You can't do public offering as you start. No, nobody tests the water with 2 legs. You don't go to the stream and use your 2 legs to test. So people ordinarily bring people together who believe in what they do to float a company. They are promoters of the company. And as they start and begin to make some profit, if they expand their horizon, if the scope of the operation is expanded, they will make more money. That is the basis for inviting the public in. Now, from what he says, is as if by the time the public is invited, that there is no more money to be made. But that's not true. There's so much money to be made after private placement, after public offering, and even offering after and after. A successful company may do as many as 10 public offering over the years as they expand the operation for whatever reason. Take, for instance, the banking sector. In 1996, GT Bank came to the market by introduction. And it was 6 naira. But how much is GT now? GT is about 93 naira. Now, does it mean that the people who sold their first one by introduction have taken all the money? No, there's still much money. Between 6 naira and 93 naira of today, you see that a lot of money has been made. Zenith came to the market in 2004 at 10 naira 90 kobo per unit. And look at where Zenith is today, 67 thereabout. That's money that is made. Now, that argument by Dr. Emmanuel doesn't stand. You know why? If it is true, when they bail out, they leave the company. But the founders are still there till today. That tells you that they didn't make all the money that he's saying as to bail out. What he did, he succeeded in the marketing public offering. But it's still a place to make money. People are making money there every day. He succeeded in the marketing it as if at the time that the initial investors, the promoters, do public offering, that the money had all been made is not true. So please gear up and be ready to make money. Let me give you a caveat. Just 2 days ago, African richest man, Aliko Dangote, said he will be offering about 10% of his new refinery to the public. When he offers it, gather some money and buy. He hasn't made all the money before now. He is yet to even make the big money, but he feels like inviting the public to be part of his dream. And of course, that is allowed. So please don't listen to that. It's not proper. It's not true that it is the end. Rich men form the company, yes. It doesn't mean that when the poor people join it, that they leave. No, it's not true. The rich men are still there. The Jimoviers of this world are still in Zenith Bank. They didn't bail out when they sold their first initial public offering or their placements. So that is my take on that. Some of you that have been asking, that's the answer to it. When there is public offering, either initial or any other public offering, if you have money, buy. So long the financials are good, so long it has pedigree, buy. Don't run away and say they have made all the money and they are now leaving us with the chaffs. That's not true. Thank you.